President Donald Trump has returned to political name-calling in reference to both Democratic Senate candidate Jackie Rosen and current Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren. His remarks came in a speech on Saturday before an enthusiastic crowd at the Nevada Republican Party convention in Las Vegas. While first suggesting he would not repeat the derogatory labels he had used in the past toward Rosen and Warren, Trump happily obliged the crowd at its urging to call the women Wacky Jackie and Pocahontas, respectively. On Twitter, Rosen retorted, "Is that the best you've got?" Also at the speaking engagement, Trump blamed Democrats for a slew of issues while bringing up foreign trade agreements, border security, immigration and his comments made referring to members of the infamously violent MS-13 gang as animals. From the podium, Trump teased the crowd, saying he shouldn't say his nickname for Rosen, who currently represents the 3rd District of Nevada in the U.S. House of Representatives, but is looking to unseat Republican Senator Dean Heller on November 6 in the general election. After not much persuasion from the crowd, Trump then said, "Wacky Jackie," at which those in attendance cheered. "Now that name didn't come from me. People who know her, that's what they call her, Wacky Jackie," Trump claimed. Trump said that he had heard Rosen and Warren, who represents Massachusetts in the Senate, were campaigning together in Nevada, at which point he brought up his oft-repeated nickname for Warren, Pocahontas. Trump defended his tough stance on immigration and blasted Warren and Rosen for their opposition to his policies. "These people want tax increases. They want open borders. Look at MS-13, we take them out of this country by the thousands they're flowing," he said. "Our immigration laws are a laughingstock all over the world. We're the only country that says, 'Please, would you like to register Monday?' Other countries say, 'Get the hell out.'" Share this article. Share Trump's use of the name for Pocahontas for Warren is in reference to her self-proclaimed Cherokee and Delaware Indian heritage, a claim Harvard Law School once used to describe her as a minority woman to bolster its faculty diversity credentials. Warren has been criticized for lacking documentation to prove this lineage, but cites family's stories as her evidence, according to the Washington Post. On Saturday, Trump called Warren the name again and said that they asked me to apologize for it. Then he said, "I did apologize to the Native Americans. Writing is that the best you've got?" At Now Trump, let's fight back, chip in now, and sharing a link to her campaign's fundraising site. In the wide-ranging speech, specifically calling out German automakers Mercedes and BMW. "The trade stuff is coming along, just starting. But gonna happen," Trump said. "We're a piggy bank that everybody likes to rob from, they like to steal from. We probably lost $500 billion in trade with China last year," Trump said. The U.S. trade deficit in goods with China in 2017 was $376 billion in 2017. On July 6, the United States is set to slap tariffs on $34 billion in Chinese goods to punish Beijing for massive theft of intellectual property. Trump also took fresh shots at NAFTA and European allies. "NAFTA has been a disaster for our country. We are renegotiating NAFTA. It's got to be a fair deal. We can't do this anymore," he said. Trump said that Canadian Prime Minister Trudeau is a nice guy, but we can't have the trade imbalance. Last year the U.S. had a $17 billion trade deficit in goods with Canada. "We are working on Canada, we are working on Mexico. We are working on the European Union," he said. Trump also said that at a NATO summit in Brussels next month he will again raise the issue of whether NATO allies are spending enough on defense.